Neon buzzing on a chip white cup, black coffee cooling while the trucks roll up. You're at the counter with your keys on a chain, boot heel ticking like it's fired in a chain. Now through the window there's a gas pump glow, empty lot waiting for the next hard show. I see that look like the night owes you, kid, like the highways of favor, the things you did. Used to roll out with that same thin grin, back seat stacked with money and sin, motel keys hanging from the gear shift stem, map on the seat with the corners bent in. The quiet runs between the fields and the wild, left more than dust when I slipped through the briar. Thought the line I walked would never crack, till I saw my own face in the rear view looking back. So I slide on over, set my cup down slow, say before you hit that ramp, there's things you ought to know. These are the rules at exit 13, where the road crowns some and wipes them clean. You keep your word, keep your eyes cold and keen, never throw a promise where you can't stay seen. Cause that strip of dirt between the station and the sign is where the road decides who gets to cross that line. These are the rules at exit 13. Hear me now, young blood, this ain't some dream. Flash that road like it's buying you grace, but paper burns fast in a long distance chase. I tap the motel key lying by my plate, room number 1 like a scratched off fate. Told one boy no, he still gunned it east. Now his right feet's rust for the crows and the beasts. Highway don't care if your heart runs pure, it just keeps the names of the ones not sure. I won't sell you heaven, I won't sell you fear, just tell you what's kept me breathing out here. Take what you need, leave the rest in the light, but don't trade your name for a one-lane night. These are the rules at exit 13, where the strong stay humble and the weak turn mean. You can chase that dark like it's all evergreen, but every mile rides down where your hands have been. So if you roll out past this diner's glow, let the cold ride shotgun everywhere you go. These are the rules at exit 13. Walk like a gentleman, leave your trail clean. glass wall looking over this city, every window like a square on a board. Desk light burning in the corner where I keep the real score stored. Ledger opened by a chessboard, knights and bishops mid-mistake, names in columns, dates and margins, every favor with its weight. There's a revolver shadow in the drawer, but my fingers stay on ink. Suitcase by the office doorway, waiting on the line, I'll never blink. Elevator hum in the hallway, red digits counting down the floors. I move empires with a pencil while they argue at the doors. Used to sit on worn leather benches in the back of a nameless bar. Boss men talking over glasses, choosing who gets cut and who gets far. A folded napkin with a number, corridor light that buzzed and shook. Blueprints spread across the table, show me how this city took. They said, kid, we've got the muscle, we've got plenty of that kind. We need someone with a quiet face who can live inside the line. So I traded out the corners for these contracts I can't show, became the one who leans on rivers when they try to overflow. I don't shout across the table, I just move one little mark, and a dozen shining towers feel a shiver in the dark. Every street has got a number, every number has its weight. Every balance on this paper keeps your heartbeats running late. I run this city by a desk light glow, from a high floor room where the cameras rarely go. I don't carry all the weapons, but I choose where they land, pulling strings through folded papers with a steady open hand. You can crown your loudest soldiers down below in every fight, but you move the way I write you under this desk light over the city at night. Yeah. Hallway lights blinking in sequence as I lock up for the day. Briefcase snapping like a verdict, boots on carpet fade away. Elevator doors slide open, mirrored walls that watch me stand. Tie loosened by 2 fingers, key card sleeping in my hand. On the ground, the air gets colder, concrete pillars painted lines. My car waiting in the corner like a secret I designed. Phone face down on the console, codes that I could use to freeze. Turn your busy glowing arteries into slow and silent streets. I talk low to you, city, when the traffic starts to thin. Say I kept your worst men busy so the rest could still get in. I could lock your moving channels, leave your signal stuck on red, turn your towers into candles, count the footsteps in your head. But I built my own reflection into every quiet deal, so if I cut away your power, I'd be cutting through my steel. I run this city by a desk light glow, from a room where every whisper has a column, has a role. Inside the spotlights, but I trod where they will shine, lay the tracks and write the tickets for the trains along your spine. If I ever walk away and let you spin out of my sight, you'll remember who controlled you from that desk light over the city at night. Ticket folded in my pocket, name half faded at the crease. Suitcase leaning by the doorway like it's waiting to be released. Fluorescent humming in the hallway, footsteps echo down the steel. I can see the old yard lights like the ghosts of every deal. You were standing in the kitchen when I walked out through that frame. Said one day you'll have to choose between this house and that old game. Now I'm on the last train for my name, walking off my own throne just to keep you clear of what I became. Leather seat beneath my shoulder, window holding back the dark. City edges slide past slowly, little scars of where I left my mark. There's a letter in my inside pocket, every line a careful cut. All the words I never said when I was busy playing tough. I built rooms where men stopped talking when I pushed a single chair. But the quiet in your breathing said my kingdom wasn't worth the fear. So I'm on the last train for my name, trading crowns of quiet terror for the chance that you forget my flame. like a choir made of wire. Every mile puts one more finger on the throat of my old empire. I remember you by lamplight, tracing lines along my scars, asking if the man beside you was the same one ruling bars. I could stay and keep the pressure, keep the numbers in their place, but a man who loves and never leaves just makes his home a hiding place. I'm not running from the mirror. I know every move I play, every shadow that I managed, every quiet that I made. This ain't mercy for myself, this is me holding the line. If I walk while I can't walk, maybe you don't pay for my design. So I'm on the last train for my name. Let the city keep its whispers, let it curse or praise my fame. I'm on the last train for my name, and I ride into the darkness just to keep you far from what I became. From what I became. Last train board flickers over rows of empty seats. My boots ring out hollow on the cold cement beneath. Got a paper ticket folded, sweating in my hand. Badge pressed to my palm like a brand I never planned. Coffee in a paper cup gone cold beside my knee. Platform lights are buzzing like they're whispering to me. Somewhere in this quiet, I still hear your tired laugh. Before that number hit my phone from the other half. I learned how to balance ledgers no one ever reads. One book for the courthouse, one book for the deed. Envelope on Tuesday, case closed by Friday night. Shake a hand in shadow, sign a line out of the light. They call me when they needed someone wearing law and steel to lean on in a rest sheet and tilt the gauge on straight, my story's neat and clean. While the river under bridges pulled our sins downstream. You said, brother, this job's already hard enough to bear. I just watch the hallway walls and let your warning hang in the stale lit air. I'm the badge on the night train, riding between wrong and right, with a steady hand of justice and a pocket full of quiet spite. I walk that thin, still line while this city sleeps in pain. Still the law and still the problem, holding court on a moving train. Second thought, I was in the stairwell, counting every angle that I bought. Case file open on your desk, my name buried in the spine. Phone buzzing in my pocket with a different kind of sign. They asked me where you'd be, what route you like to take. I drew them a quiet map and felt the floor inside me shake. Now I see your empty chair and every passing window's glare, just a shadow in the glass when I look and you're not there. There's a locker in the squad room with a box of your old things, a worn leather holster and a ring of busted keys. If I ride this train out, I'll leave that badge and walk away, or I'll ride it back tomorrow and face the names I helped betray. I'm not asking for forgiveness, I'm not begging to be saved. I just need to stand up straight and own the choices that I made. I'm the badge on the night train, rolling through this iron night, with a fading crooked paycheck and a coat I'm holding tight. Yeah, I walk that thin, still line between betrayal and the man I claim. Still the law, still a sinner, changing tracks on this midnight train. Neon flickers over busted pumps, moss spinning in a crooked halo. Receipt curls up in my hand like smoke, numbers for a life I can't reload. Boots on cracked up concrete, engine ticking out there in the dark. Motel key swinging from the mirror, for, but I'll never part. I'll wipe the dust off an old road map, fold it sub along the center line. There's a circle around the city like a bruise. It used to look like mine. You say a man like me can't just leave, that the streets will drag him back around. I smile at my reflection in the glass and whisper, watch me prove you wrong somehow. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. I'm still the one who writes my rules, just on a different side of town. You can keep that skyline, you can wear that crown. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. Like a heartbeat, steady under worn-out tires. Dash lights paint my knuckles pale, fingers tapping out old quiet fires. In the mirror there's a red glow fading, not a siren, just a distant sign. Still it feels like every deal I ever made, trying to catch me from behind. Glove box holds a folded letter, never signed and never sent your way. If I left it on your kitchen table, you'd have tried to make me stay. You'd say a man like me owes the game, that we don't ever step aside. I press my foot down just a little more and let that notion fall behind. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. I'm still the one who writes my rules, I just don't need the crowd. Let the whispers fill those alleys, let my name turn low and loud. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. Some go sit quiet in the rear seat, buckled in and riding free. Faces from the back rooms, hands that once reached out to me. This road won't wash them from the windows, won't clean away from what I've done, but I can pick the stretch of earth where I face them one by one. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. Pick the hill I'll stand on when a reckoning comes around. You can keep that crooked kingdom, keep that concrete crown. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. I don't call it running, I just change a view. Swap tall glass walls for open sky and a thinner list of who. If the city ever calls me back, it'll find I'm still not bowed. I don't call it running, I just choose the ground. Taillights fade beneath an overpass, riff still humming in my spine. Map slides down onto the passenger seat, one black line becomes my line. I ease the wheel and kill the radio, let the engine be the only sound. I don't call it running,
last cold hand on the scene, erasing traces for bosses and a reckless partner focused on code, power and the price it quietly pays. No real cities or brands mentioned. While I stood behind it, while I kept a ledger and erased your plan. Now I'm out here with the weight of your night, talking to the water, 'cause it don't need light. Under the bridge, we disappear. The last cold hand that keeps you clear. They leave them this, but they set me in. Scrub the sentence. I walk that edge where the street lights fade, waiting in silence for the moves we made. Under the bridge, we disappear. You wear the story, I still am here. Let's go deeply till the lashes down. Hear distant horns from the edge of town. There's a tight dumb weight by the concrete rail, wrapping a secret that we'll never tell. I think of all the times I dragged your name out clean, from motel corridors to the boss's screen. Tonight I leave one glove on your office chair, so you remember who keeps you there. I've boxed up nights you will never see, folded your trouble and dropped in the sea. But my own reflection doesn't wash out clean. It sits in the glass like a witness unseen. Under the bridge, we disappeared. On the quiet as they call when it's near. You raise your glass in a high floor room, while I shake hands with the river and the gloom. I walk that edge where the street lights fade, playing in silence for the moves we made. Under the bridge, we disappear. You stay the legend, I stay the inner gear. Under the bridge, under the bridge, 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 bridge.
to Young'em Land.
Meet your truck bay by the diner, buckskin and white.
You kill the engine, drum your fingers on the wheel like it's a snare. I see that look inside the rearview, young fire that doesn't care. I fold a map up in the glove box. There's a motel key and folded bills. Say these roads can make you bigger, or they'll lay you down in fields. The road remembers what you do. Every mile writes down the truth on you. You think you're driving where you choose, but the road remembers what you do. Inside the linoleum's faded, coffee tastes like gasoline. Chrome stool spinning under strangers, late night talking like machines. I watch the worn out hustlers, hear you say there won't be me. I stir the cup and tap the counter, say I once swore that same old thing. There's a scar across this knuckle from a night that ran too fast, from protecting one wrong promise that still charges me in tax. The road remembers what you do. Every shortcut comes back looking through. You win a night, you lose a few, but the road remembers what you do. Back out by the cracked gray asphalt, distant trucks like distant drums. Taillights string along the blackness like a warning how it comes. I hand you back the motel key, say rest your bones and clear your head. Don't let the first cheap dare they offer write your story's final thread. Boots crunch gravel by the shoulder, cool air sharp against my face. Every breath I take out here now carries names I can't erase. I'm not here to play your father, I won't beg or pull you back. I just tell you what the numbers say when you walk too close to tracks. Keep your word but guard your temper, count your friends on one strong hand. Never draw for simple pride, boy, walk away when you still can. 'Cause the road remembers what you do. Every turn keeps leaning into you. You can ride it like a legend passing through, but the road remembers. The road remembers. Yeah, the road remembers what you do. Dashboard glow on my hands, mileage rolling like a prayer. Radio low, just a murmur, empty jacket on a chair. Last time's lights in the mirror, next sign says 50 miles more. Gas receipt in the visor from some nameless country store. Your old patch on the shoulder, it still spells out your faded name, stitched inside from when we started, back before we knew the game. I keep one eye on the blacktop, one eye on the sky, and the rest on every story I've been telling when they ask me why. We used to split the envelopes on some backroom metal desks. You'd laugh and say the world was ours if we stayed a little less honest. You like the corners and the noise, alleys humming low and hushed. I like the map lines and the motels where the world forgot to rush. Last night the room went colder when they whispered you were late. The man across the table waved your name like swinging weight. They said somebody's gonna answer if your brother doesn't show. So I put my boots back on the ground and chose the only road I know. This engine doesn't stutter and my hands don't shake. I don't blink when the highway bends like a blade I made peace with the distance, not with the lies. Now I balance what I owe against these open skies. White lines and alibis underneath my wheels tonight. I'm not running, I'm just driving where their reach falls out of sight. This city can't keep the corners where we carved our little ride. I'll keep moving like a legend built on white lines and alibis. If they ask you where I vanished, tell them I drew my line, kept my back to all their questions and my code behind the sign. Stopped at a roadside diner where the counter's chipped and warm. Coffee tastes like old transmission, jukebox humming something torn. I slide a folded bundle in the pocket of my coat, names and numbers on a notebook, promises I never wrote. There's a mailbox by the exit where I drop a quiet share. Money headed to your mother so the rent keeps breathing air. I don't sign it with a surname, just a mark she'll recognize. Same old two-letter blessing from the days before we lied. Out by the gas pumps, the night hums low, sodium light buzzing on the gravel below. I lean on the hood and I talk to the sky. Brother, I chose the road so at least one of us gets by. If they're tracing back the footsteps to the first wrong door we kicked, all they're gonna find out here is a tailpipe and a trail gone thick. White lines and alibis underneath my wheels tonight. I'm not begging for forgiveness, I just keep my circle tight. Let this city keep my shadows and your name in its files. I'll keep steering through the silence, stacking miles on miles. If you hear about a stranger where the highway meets the skies,
these white lines and alibis.
Motel key hanging from a plastic tag, number peeling off in red. Coffee in a paper cup, going cold by the lamp at the foot of the bed. Highway hum slipping through the thin wall like a low familiar ghost. I'm writing you a letter I won't send to the only one I trusted most. Your name in the corner of the page looks like it's waiting on a ring. I cross it out and write it back again, like I'm testing what it means. There's a map spread open on the dresser, with a circle where I shouldn't be. Every mile between your porch light and this door is another piece of me. You always said one day the road would try to claim what I call mine. I told you I don't bargain with the dark, I just redraw the line. I don't pay in tears, I pay in miles. Trade a warm small kitchen for a long straight exile. I keep my hands steady on the wheel of my own trials. No, I don't pay in tears, I pay in miles. I remember you folding my shirts in that quiet room behind the stairs, while I hit a different kind of ledger underneath the wooden chair. Names and numbers marked in pencil, debts that didn't make the news. I was the man they called at midnight when they needed someone else to lose. There was a night the hallway lights kept flickering like they knew my face. You were humming at the sink, never asking why I left without a trace. I saw a car slow down outside, and I knew the wind had changed its taste. So I kissed your forehead, grabbed my coat, and let the future go to waste. If I stayed, this life would have walked right in and taken up your space. So I chose the road before the road chose you by name and face. I don't pay in tears, I pay in miles. Every exit signs a witness to a different trial. I keep my word by keeping you far from my old files. No, I don't pay in tears, I pay in miles. There's a vending machine humming down the hall like a tired lullaby. Neon from the diner across the light, paint stripes on the night sky. Somewhere you're turning out a lamp, thinking I just love the chase. But I'm out here buying you a quiet life with every town I race. One day they'll say they lost my trail between this county and the next. They'll shrug and blame a bad address buried in an old black text. You might hear a rumor that I settled down beneath some different name, but if I do, it's just to bury what I was and starve the flame. So if you ever pass a roadside place with a sign that's half burned blue, and a man out front who doesn't talk much staring at an endless view, no, I counted every breath it took to keep that distance like a wall. And every quiet mile I put between us was me taking every fall. I don't pay in tears, I pay in miles. Swap the sound of your voice for a safer denial. I keep the danger pointed at me, not your gentle smile. No, I don't pay in tears, I pay in miles. I don't pay in tears, I pay in miles. From the old back alleys through these lonely towns. If you sleep in peace tonight, it's 'cause I've walked these trials. No, I don't pay in tears, I pay in miles. Got a single ticket folded in my pocket, edges stained with ink and time. Neon numbers on the schedule board shiver like the deals I used to line. Bench is cold beneath this worn dark coat, briefcase resting by my boot. Inside there's a life of other people's power written down in careful, quiet roots. You were always first to raise your fist, I was first to count the stakes. You took the front seat in the stories, I took the corners where the angle breaks. I learned to move the decimal places so the heat fell on another name. You learned to keep your hands steady when the room got loud and wild with blame. But every ledger, every favor, every whispered midnight call put another little mark between us on an invisible wall. I'm the silent bookkeeper of your sin, the man behind the curtain counting wind. Make a wolf look like a gentleman, straighten chaos with a steady hand. But the last line, brother, falls on me. Every fortune has there's a fee they never see. I'm the silent bookkeeper of your sins, and tonight I'm walking off your map. I'm not coming back in. There's a vending machine humming down the platform, blue light on the tiled floor. Overhead a tired voice keeps warning, close the doors, now close the doors. I still see that first small office with a crooked clock and humming fan. You said you keep the numbers straight, I'll keep the trouble off your hands. I file away our better selves between receipts and quiet fees. Watched our share grow thick and heavy while the circle tightened at the knees. Now the men who never blink starting to look around the room, and I know the shape their questions take when they decide someone must move. I'm the silent bookkeeper of your sins, the man behind the curtain counting wins. Make a wolf look like a gentleman, hide the knife inside a steady plan. But this last train isn't turning back for me. Every mile's another line, I'm setting free. I'm the silent bookkeeper of your sins. When you find my chair still warm, there's my goodbye written in. My goodbye written in.
Go to the lamp of a peeling blue paint, then bedspread, Bible in the drawer like a fan. The ice bucket sweating on a scarred plywood chair. Overnight bag, I'm waiting by the door, I knows I won't stay there. There's the key card on the table by the phone. Screen face down, with that run cuts to the bone. Another quiet voice saying, I need it gone tonight. And I left my boots in that cheap yellow light. The highway hums through the window like a steady low bass. Paper cup of coffee, slow heat in my face. I walked out of rooms with no names on the mess, left nothing but a coat of silence and a folded address.
the streets gone quiet and the clock's past 8. I'm the last cold favor at the end of your chain, the steady, slow answer when you run out of name. You only call me when it's late, 'cause you know I move careful and I don't hesitate. I'm a dark, calm cleaner with the cold in my veins. I don't carry your guilt, but I walk through your stain. Gas station neon humming by the edge of the road, gloves in my pocket, collar up to the cold. You're waiting in a sedan by the back fence line, hands locked tight on the wheel, eyes fixed on mine. You start talking tough, you trip on the truth. There's a picture on the dash of a kid in their youth. You ask me to close something that will crack that face in two, and I shake my head slow, say that part's on you. I've done things that don't last, I've stood where it's thin, but I sleep 'cause I choose which doors I walk in. I can clear out a room, I can wipe down a scene, but I don't touch what makes a man less than he's been. You only call me when it's late, when your own reflection, something you can't face straight. I'm the quiet last option at the end of your fear, the shadow you hold and you still dread to hear. You only call me when it's late, but I won't cross every line just to clean your slate. I'm a lone road gentleman with a dangerous aim. I leave with my soul, you stay with your name. Fluorescent hum in a narrow steel hall, suitcase rattling in the overhead crawl. Night train breathing like a slow tired beast, window full of fields where the city has seats. Paper cup coffee on the fold down stand, ticket in my pocket, cold print in my hand. Boots by the doorway, steady on the floor. I locked one eye when I closed that door. You had kitchen in the soft lamplight, bare feet moving through a small safe night. Notes on the table that I never explained, cash in a drawer from a life you never named. I spend my evenings in those high dark rooms, counting cold numbers under low hung moons. You asked me once, will this
this ever be done? I kissed your forehead and I lied with a gun. Now the tracks beat time on the bones of this land. I'm weighing your heart in the palm of my hand. On this night train, out of the game, I don't run, I step out of the flame. I'm not hiding, I decide when I'm gone. Leave like a gentleman, jacket still on. You'll wake up safe with the keys and the dawn. I take the shadows so you don't wear them long. On this night train, out of the game, I keep my code and let go of my name. Doorway mirror shows a scar and a tie. Face of a man who can't fake his own eyes. Phone in my pocket, no messages sent. Every unsaid word is a signed consent. There's a worn brown folder in my leather case. Deals in ledgers I erased without a trace. I slide it quiet underneath my seat. Let the rails decide who feels that heat. I could have stayed, kept the glass in the view, played the cold statue while it poisoned you. But a man's real crown is the line he draws, not the suits, not the rumors, not the applause. On this night train, out of the game, I don't beg, I just loosen the chain. I'm not fleeing, I decide when I'm gone. Walk my own exile with a straight spine on. You'll pour your coffee, never know the half. I'll fade to rumor on a distant track. On this night train, out of the game, I keep my soul and I forfeit the fame. There's the main look about code, numbers and borders, number of zeros of bikes, and a little bit of blood, no real sense. Just bored in the morning, night in the middle, lights testing real. Saved or breathing, just a crack in the dark. Your shadow on the wall looks louder than your heart. I remember when you came with your collar still clean, asking how the numbers move behind the scenes. You showed you where to fold and where to press, how to leave a room without a trace of the stress. Now you're signing things stay cold, and he loves paper more than silver gold. I don't raise my voice, I don't shout or plead, I just point at the line and the way that you bleed. 'Cause the legend never lies. Every mark you make here carries both our lives. I'm the man in the back who keeps the wolves outside, balancing your hunger and the things we can't hide. Yeah, the legend never lies. It don't care for your pride or the fire in your eyes. You can play like a king in the noise outside, but the legend never lies about the trail you leave behind. There's a revolver shadow in the glass of that frame. Old photograph smiling, but we don't say his name. Suitcase resting by the door like a quiet thread, packed for whoever forgets what the numbers forget. You lean on the desk, try to laugh this away, call it just business, just another long day. But I slide the book toward you, tap the page with my ring, say, you keep moving like this and you'll lose everything. I've signed off on stones that would turn your blood white, shifted whole fortunes in the span of one night. But I won't hold a pen for a man gone blind, who bets our whole code for a cheap little shine. The legend never lies. Every name, every favor stands up when it's time. You can roar through this city like you'll never grow old, but the columns stay calm and the ink stays cold. Yeah, the legend never lies. It remembers every shortcut hiding in your eyes. You can dance on the edge, you can swagger and drive, but the legend never lies about who walks out alive. Back room with a crooked window, river humming through the glass, green lamp on a metal desktop, ledger open on my lap. There's a glass ring on the corner from a drink I never touch, safe door breathing in the corner like a beast that knows too much. Your name's written in the margin, little circle, little mark. Crazy how a stroke of pencil weighs as heavy as the dark. Clock hand tapping on the plaster, every second like
voices leaking from the barroom, distant laughter going numb. You were always good at smiling, talking heat right off a man. I was always good at numbers, moving pieces, closing hands, till the totals stopped agreeing with the stories that you sold. And I felt the floor get thinner under all that borrowed gold. I could have turned and looked away, let the pages stay untrue, but the house we built together held more lives than me and you. In this trade, the smallest detail is the start of how you fall. So I tightened up the columns, put the truth against the wall. I'm the one who keeps the numbers in the dark, quiet pen that leaves a quiet kind of mark. Every balance that I fix or let run wild says who walks back through that door and who gets filed. I don't shout, I just decide when deals depart. I'm the one who keeps the numbers in the dark. Now your chair stays by the corner with its jacket on the back, little imprint in the cushion like you're still about to laugh. They still ask about you softly when the night runs thin and slow. I just straighten up the ledger, say you had some place to go. Out the window by the river, there's a barge that cuts the light. Some men leave without a ripple when the math is done at night. I don't answer to the daylight, I don't beg for mercy's hand. I just follow what we wrote down when we carved out this demand. Any kingdom built on favors breaks the moment storms arrive. So I fix the broken figures, keep the rest of us alive. I'm the one who keeps the numbers in the dark. Same old chair, same river, moving past his heart. Every line I cross or underline tonight puts another quiet shadow in my sight. I don't shout, I just decide when dreams depart. Two-lane blacktop under wheels, dashboard glow on my hands, gas pump ticking out a rhythm only empty mouths understand. Taste a coffee lid and a crumpled map on the seat beside my thigh. Motel numbers in my own book that I never circled twice. Rearview mirror holds a room key, a place I left behind. Little tag with faded letters, swinging easy with the lines. I've been closing quiet chapters in the towns off every sign, paying debts in folded paper, staying 2 turns out of sight. You were barefoot in a small house, back porch facing nameless fields. Hung my jacket on your chair like I was laying down my shield. You kept a ledger on the fridge, milk and bread and simple things. Said you could trade your midnight calls for whatever daylight brings. I had numbers in my pocket that would never fit that wall. Men who knew the way I moved and how to find me when they called. So I left before the morning, took my boots from by your door, left the room key on your table, took the twin and nothing more. Distance is a language that the ones like me must speak. Every mile I put between us keeps your name outside the heat. I don't ask for clean forgiveness, I just keep the ledger lean. Drive like every painted marker wipes your story from the scene. I keep your room key on my rear view, swinging when the highway bends. I'm the outlaw that this night still owes, paying slow and quiet ends. I don't call you for directions, I don't write you what I've done, but you ride inside this mirror every mile I choose to run. If the road ever runs me back to where your porch light used to be, you'll know I walked the long way with that rear view room key. Diner lights at midnight, chrome and tile and humming vents. Vending machine in the corner, buzzing like it pays the rent. I stir sugar into bad coffee, watch a stranger count his change. He don't know the weight I'm carrying or the circles I arrange. Motel door with peeling numbers, bolt that sticks before it slides. Suitcase parked beside the dresser, shirt and pistol both inside. I set my boots against the wall, lay my back on squeaking springs. Let the ceiling fan draw patterns out of everything I've seen. If you're waking in that small house, hands wrapped around a simple cup, maybe you still check the driveway when a lone car pulls up. You won't find me at your table, I won't cross that wooden floor. I keep you on this mirror so they don't find you at your door. I made my bed along this highway with the things I've had to be, but I swore I kept you outside every page that carries me. I keep your room key on my rear view, swinging in the dashboard light. I'm a shadow on these mile signs, but I still drive like I'm a bride. I don't ask you for a future, I just got what you can't see. Burn through exits like they're matches, keep the flames away from you and me. If the day ever forgives me and this road sets my hands free, I might lay that key back down where your porch light used to be. suitcase resting on the floor, leaning slow against the wall. The clock on the platform stopped, but it still ticks inside my skull. Old station lights flicker on like ghosts that never fade away. I left it all behind, but I can't outrun what I used to say. I built a city with my name, but no one's here to hear it now. The deals we made, the hands we shook, they all vanished in the crowd. I took my seat beside this door, a shadow no one sees, and now I'm waiting for a train that won't carry me to peace. I remember stepping through those halls, a man who knew the score. I walked the rooftops in the dark, always looking for one more. Every alley knew my name, every basement had my price. Now those walls are empty echoes, and I'm the last to pay the price. I remember when the lights went down, the silence told me true. The power's nothing if it doesn't hold, and it can't follow you. Now the papers on the desk just scatter in the wind, and the city's moved on without me, but it won't let me begin. This station's just a memory, but it feels like it's still here. The tracks are warm but steady, carrying whispers that I feel. I left my name in all these halls, but none of them still call. The city is just a hollow song, and I'm the last to fall. I'm standing at the old station, waiting for a train that's gone. Built this kingdom with my hands, but now it's crumbling in the dawn. I walk like a real man, but the shadows catch my stride. Power's nothing when it leaves you. I'm standing on the other side. The old station waits for me, but I'll never be the same. I'm just another ghost, caught in a waiting game. I see the bridges in the night, all the places I won't cross. Every road I took, every hand I shook, they all lead to this loss. I thought I was untouchable, a king among the fools, but the harder you climb, the further you fall, and the lonelier the rules. I left a million faces behind, just to find I'm still the same. I'm a legend in the shadows, but it's not the one they name. I'm not looking for redemption, I'm just waiting on the end. But I can't escape the city that I built and called my friend. The train ain't coming for me, just like I knew it wouldn't be. But I'll stand here with my suitcase, let the past just let me be. There's nothing left to prove, nothing left to say. I built it all, but I can't take it back, and I'm leaving it today. I'm standing at the old station,
waiting for a train that's gone. Built this kingdom with my hands, but now it's crumbling in the dawn. I walk like a real man, but the shadows catch my stride. Power's nothing when it leaves you standing on the other side. The old station waits for me, but I'll never be the same. I'm just another ghost caught in a waiting game. Headlights off halfway down the block. I let the engine quietly breathe. Boots soft on the broken concrete. Hands took nothing on my sleeve. Doorway light flickers once, then dies like it knows why I'm here. Trash can lit in a dented van. Someone's footsteps in my ear. There's a voice behind the metal gate saying you took your time tonight. I just glance at my old wristwatch. They only call me when it's right. Case file folded in my pocket. One name crossed with one black line. I don't ask for all the stories, I just mark where I draw mine. Plastic ring swings slow from my finger and chain. Room door peels like tired paint. Thin carpet holding too much stain. Suitcase open on the bedspread. Cash like teeth in crooked rows. Bathroom fan humming low while a shadow on the curtain froze. I close the blinds with two clean fingers. Wipe the handle, fix the frame. Slide a phone back in his pocket, leave no trail of who to blame. Fold his jacket over something, zip the fabric, smooth the style. I'm the face behind the quiet, I'm the last number they dial. They don't ring me for the sunshine or the easy little slips. They only say my name when the flood is at their lips. By the time I see the hallway, all the lies have run half wild. I arrive in pressed black fabric, carry order in my file. I'm the last number they dial when the night goes wrong, when the deal bleeds through, when the lie's too strong. I'm walking calm with my hands bare, my eyes on the floor. Make the mess look like a rumor, then I lock one more door. You don't call me for redemption, you don't call me to reconcile. You call the last number when you need someone to hold your trial.
rocks under bridge lights, water moving slow and black. Tailgate down on an old truck bed, canvas wrapped and tied and back. Moon can't cut through all the girders, only street lamps watch me stand. Breath runs pale in the cold air, rope burns in my steady hand. I check the knot like it's a necktie, tug once then let it slide. Hear the splash then only current, carrying weight into the tide. On the railing there's a coin spin, then I catch it with a smile. Heads or tails don't change my orders, I'm the last number they dial. Bathroom mirror in a gas stop shows a face I know too well. Little silver at the temples, lines that don't forget what I won't tell. Phone face down on the counter, screen glows once then twice in blue. I let it ring out like a warning just to hear what I'll still choose. I say, you know I'm not your savior, I just keep your records lean. Then I rinse my hands in water that won't show where I have been. I'm the last number they dial when the night goes wrong, when the walls close in and the run's too long. I walk in calm with my shirt pressed and my boots on the floor. Turn your panic into paperwork and shut one more door. You don't call me for a future just to buy a little while. I keep this city sleeping. Is the last number they dial. Back room light is hanging low, buzzing over crooked walls. Empty chairs and stacked up crates, you can hear the front room calls. Glass ring on the table from a drink I didn't taste. Thin file with a rubber band, someone's life in that small space. You ask why a man like me keeps his jacket on indoors. I say it's easier to move when they call me to the door. I'm the hand that shuts the door. Last one standing on the threshold when they can't take anymore. I keep my face like nothing's wrong, walk out slow and leave the silence where their shouting used to swore. Yeah, I'm the hand that shuts the door. And every lock I hear at midnight lays another brick on what I'm doing this for. Wipes down the counter like erasing what was said. I'm staring at his picture, one more name they won't
started drawing too much heat. Now they push this folder at me like it's just another street. I'm the hand that shuts the door. When the shouting turns to panics and they can't control the score, I keep my coat and wear the blame. If I walk into your shadow, you don't come out quite the same. Yeah, I'm the hand that shuts the door. And every quiet job I finish pulls my name a little further from the shore. Don't look at me like I'm empty. I remember every face, every hallway bulb that flickered when I stepped into a place. I don't beg for any mercy, I don't drown in what I've done, but there's a line I drew inside me when it comes to certain ones. So I tell you, keep this bottle, keep the change and keep your eyes. If he walks in here tomorrow, you don't measure him in lies. You just tell him I've been busy, that I left before the band. If they ask you what I'm doing, say I'm working on my hands. 'Cause tonight I make a phone call, change the orders I ignore. Better I betray a system than my brother on that floor. I'm the hand that shuts the door. But I choose which doors I'm closing. I ain't just their quiet war. I keep my code and pay the price. If I turn it on the bosses, then I'll vanish from their sight. Yeah, I'm the hand that shuts the door. And if I walk into the darkness, I'll still stand behind the man I swore before.
Standing here, looking down at the city streets below. I've made this place my own, but it's a cage I'll never show. I keep my hands clean, but the stains go deeper than the skin. I'm the one they call when the trouble's got nowhere to begin. I know you're walking in my shoes, but you don't see the cracks, the way they start to spread when you look back. We've been through thick and thin, you and me, we know the score. But there's a point you cross and you can't step back through that door. You think loyalty will save you, but it's just a game they play. The city don't care about promises, it takes what you don't say. You got your eyes on the prize, but you're looking at the wrong line. This life don't let you keep your soul, not for long, not this time. There's a shadow on the line and you're getting too close. You're playing with fire, but you don't see the smoke. You can't outrun the shadows on the line. You can walk with me, you can cross the line, but you'll be left with nothing but the weight you can't hide. And the city will take what's yours in time. You can't outrun the shadow on the line. I've seen men like you fall, chasing what they never earned. It's easy when the city offers, but it's the soul they always burn. I'm telling you now, while there's still time to turn it around, but I can't save you from the life you found. We both know the deal, we've always played it smooth, but you can't walk away without leaving something to lose. Every choice you make cuts a little deeper inside, and the price is something you can never outrun or hide. You can't outrun the shadows on the line. You can walk with me, you can cross the line, but you'll be left with nothing but the weight you can't hide. And the city will take what's yours in time. You can't outrun the shadows on the line. Door clicks shut and the noise of the bar
turns into a low distant hum. You're sitting in a cracked leather chair, tapping out the beat with your thumb. Ledger on the table, corner bend where somebody tried to fold the past. Lamp swings slow above the desk, throwing long, thin shadows like they cast. I slide a stack of papers toward you, ink still drying on the last bad choice. You say you want the chair I'm in, you like the way it makes a man's voice. I nod and let the silence hang there, let the ticking of the clock sound twice. Then I lean in just enough to tell you, power's not a gift, it's always bought at price. I don't raise my voice, I just raise the price. Every favor written down once in blood and twice in nights. You can play like you're a hero, you can dress it up as vice. I don't raise my voice, I just raise the price. I remember being where you're sitting, same chair, same nervous hand. Only difference was a different man across from me, drawing lines in the sand. He slid a small black notebook over names and numbers, debts and dates. Said if you sign this, every door you open comes with 7 locked iron gates. Boot prints still stain that hallway carpet from the night I had to close one door. Revolver shadow on a filing cabinet, someone's last promise paid in sweat. You say you like the way the city listens when a quiet man rolls the dice. I tell you they don't listen to the talking, they only listen to the price. I don't raise my voice, I just raise the price. Every shortcut that you love gets tallied once and then reprised. You can whisper like a gentleman, you can smile real polite. I don't raise my voice, I just raise the price. There's a suitcase by the corner safe, half packed for a road I never take. Every time I latch it shut again, that choice is another weight I make. You ask me if I ever think of leaving, take a train and disappear from view. I say a man like me don't run from shadows, he decides which ones stand next to you. So when they bring you your first betrayal, wrapped in calm and calling you friend, you'll feel your heartbeat in your knuckles as you sign what makes it in. Remember this room when you're the one they call, flip the switch at night. You don't have to shout to move the world, you just set the number right. I don't raise my voice, I just raise the price. Count the chips before you bed. Now when you're staring at the ice, if you still want this chair tomorrow, we'll pretend we rolled it twice. I don't raise my voice, I just raise the price. I don't raise my voice, I just fix a cause. For every little dream you cast, there's something quiet that gets lost. If you walk back through that door, boy, don't expect it to be nice. I don't raise my voice, I just raise the price. Raise the price. Light spills in circles on the marble by the door. There's a contract folder open, silver pen gone cold, key card by a briefcase packed for one more quiet hold. Cufflinks on the blotter, tailored jacket on the chair, city window stretching out like a circuit in the air. And I've got your last message glowing soft across my phone, every line a steady question if I'll ever come back home. I learned how to move favors without leaving any trace, change a man's whole future with a handshake in this place. On the surface I'm respectable, my ledger clean and straight. Underneath the second column pays to tilt a little face. I sit with lawyers, bankers, men who never say my name, but when something must be settled, they all end up at my lane. I keep my voice low, keep my fingerprints off every move. Power's just a language and I speak it smooth and smooth. You were the only one who ever took that leather seat, asking what was under all this polish and this heat. I'm the name on the door at the end of the hall, where the rich shake hands and the guilty call. You love the man, but you can't love this war, so I'll leave you the sunrise and close this door. I'm the gentleman ghost in a tower of glass, with a steel-cut code that I won't let pass. You wanted my heart, but it's wide to this floor. I'm the name on the door, choosing more than before. I remember you barefoot in that kitchen by the sink, laughing at my cufflinks while you poured another drink. You said all this reputation, all this power that you chase, what's it really buying when you're never in one place? I kissed your forehead lightly, you said it's just the way it is. Promised you a weekend that I never got to give. Now there's just an empty glass and your note in my drawer, folded like a boarding pass I won't redeem anymore. This life is a long corridor with portraits down the side, partners, rivals, silent debts, names that never really die. I've watched quiet men go missing when they showed a tender scene. If they ever saw you clearly, you'd be leverage in their scheme. So I'll be the one that leaves, I'll be the one that's cold. Better you remember me as distant than as bought or sold. I'm the name on the door at the end of the hall, where the strong make deals and the weak still crawl. You love the man, but not what he stands for, so I'll leave you to quiet and guard this door. I'm a shadow in glass in a tailored disguise, with a hardline code they can't monetize. You wanted my hands, but they're sworn to this floor. I'm the name on the door, and I'll carry that more.
lights turned on the floor, neon bleeding through a doorway, lock slid on the door, ledger open on the table, ink still wet along on me. There's a briefcase by my ankle, like a secret made of steel and shame. You wipe a glass and watch me like you've seen this scene before. Say, men like you look heavy, what you carry in that drink won't pour. I straighten up my cufflinks, lay my lighter by the fire, push the numbers with my finger, every figure tied to someone's trial. There was one man, called him brother, pulled him out of smaller fires. I erased his early errors, turned his chaos into wires. But he started cutting corners that cut deeper than the pay. And when the balance tipped to danger, guess who signed his final day? I'm the man behind the table, counting what we all must pay. I don't shout, I move to pieces, I decide who walks away. In this city made of favors, every handshake writes a debt. I keep smiling in the shadows, but I never do forget. There's a watch face on the counter, second hand that never lies. Every tick another warning for the ones who improvise. He came in here one last evening, laid his jacket on that chair, said you'll fix this like you always do, like the outcome wasn't there. I just closed the folder slowly, didn't break or raise my tone. Said a man who breaks his own code walks this hallway on his own. I'm the man behind the table, counting what we all must pay. I don't shout, I move the pieces, I decide who walks away. If I call your name at midnight, better pray your hands are clean, 'cause the calmest man in here can be the last one that you see. Don't mistake this for confession, I'm not asking to be saved. I just live with quiet numbers and the ghosts of what I wait. You can toast to loud young legends burning out in open flame, but the ones who write the ledgers carry every single name. I'm the man behind the table, counting what we all must pay. I don't shout, I move the pieces, I decide who walks away. In this life of coded favors, every silence has its price, and I'll sit here with my ledger, being gentle, being I. Stage in the corner, red lamp hanging low. My hands around this tired guitar, still know just where to go. Bar back wiping down the counter, glasses stacked in quiet rows. A couple young wolves in clean jackets, watching every bend I throw. Their collars sharp, their watches bright, they lean in when I sing. They want the way I hold a room, enforcing anything. I see myself across that table in a cheaper suit and tie, thinking power was the volume, not the way you meet a lie. There was a rooftop over this city where I took my first real test. When pulling at my open collar, heartbeat walking in my chest. Man across from me was talking like the whole world owed him debt. Kept his hand too close to metal, eyes on things he shouldn't get. I could've owned that rooftop with one pull and one loud sound. Instead I stepped in slow and closer, talked his temper off the crown, walked him right back down the stairwell with my hand still by my side. Learned a man with quiet choices makes the loudest waves collide. You think it's all in how you swagger and how hard you slam a door. You think respect is in the shouting and the echo on the floor. But the rooms that really matter feel the calm before the spark. And the ones who walk out standing are the ones who move in dark. You wanna move like a quiet man, keep your pulse like a straight line, every step a counted plan. You wanna stand when the noise kicks in, hold your coat when the walls lean thin. I paid my due in long nights only I can understand. That's a price if you're gonna move like a quiet man. Was coming for me next. He wanted thunder on the asphalt, wanted justice hot and fed. I just closed his trunk and told him we don't move from pure reflex. Made a call from bullet into numbers and a back room handled call. He still breathes somewhere in daylight, cause I took that weight in hand. Kept his name clean on the ledger, put the shadow where I stand. I see you boys with your shoulders wide, moving guns in bathroom glass, practicing those crooked stairs like the world's already passed. You don't know about the folders that will never see the light, about the suits hung by the back door still holding on tonight. If you heard the things my ceiling hears when I can't quite fall asleep, you'd stop asking for the crown and start guarding what you keep. You wanna move like a quiet man, wear your ghost like hidden metals under linen under tan. You want a hole when the floorboards shake, know which vow you can't afford to break. I've been the last calm face they see when their whole world hits the fan. So listen close if you wanna move